It's the Benny versus the Penny Thursday night football appetizer. Here's your host, big bloviating Ben Maller.
Well, listen, Looney, it's good to be here. This is the big Thursday night game, Tomm Looney, and what a game it is. You want mismatch? We got mismatch. It's the Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. Now, we will have a full show tomorrow, depending on when you watch this. So this will be up Thursday night, and it'll be up all weekend. Tomorrow's episode, which will be the full, as you like to say, Tom, the extended dance remix.
Oh, yes. Well, remember, this will live on the internet forever. So today's and tomorrow's don't quite work as well. Sorry to program direct you on the air.
Well,
just
thanks
remind them the Benny versus the Penny is now worldwide.
That's right.
On YouTube and other streaming platforms. No longer just stuck on cable on NBC. No,
yes, no longer do we walk into Universal Studios and do the show. No.
We're not stuck to the confines of real television.
Yeah, we don't get to stroll past movie studios anymore. No, we don't, Tom.
Much better life now.
Yeah. Absolutely. So the show must go on, and let's get
to the appetizer. Dolphins at Bills, Buffalo, New York, birthplace of Dodger legend oral sexizer, and super freak Rick James, baby. And the current home of super freak Josh Allen, quarterback of the Buffalo Bills, 12.5-point favorites over the struggling Miami Dolphins. Now, Ben, we know you're a points whore, big Ben Maller.
Yes, I am, Tom.
Tell us which one of these teams we should bet on.
Well, this game is on Amazon, which means Al Michaels is doing the game, Tom. You love Al Michaels, right? You used to watch him back in the day.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been around.
Al, Mike, and Dan. Back in the
day. Not anymore. So the philosophy on these games has been consistent. You've been with me for a while now, Tom. So a divisional matchup, getting 7 points or more, you either take the points or you don't bet the game. So the options, either you take the Dolphins or you don't bet the game. But on this, as you say, worldwide global edition of Benny versus the Penny, we pick every game on this show. So I'm going to be the contrarian on this. I'm going to go against the public consensus because the belief is that the Dolphins are terrible, and they are terrible. I've ripped them. I've done many Dolphin monologues on the radio show because why not? They suck. There's a lot of drama there. You had Tua this week, the other day, come out and say that he's half the quarterback that Josh Allen is. So I'm going to go with the woebegone Dolphins, despite everything indicating the Bills are going to win. Everyone thinks this is a free money game. And you know, Tom, you know when it's a free money game, you want to go the other way because the public is almost always wrong on these things. The numbers do not look good if you like the Dolphins, which I'm taking the Dolphins. As a favorite of more than 8.5, which the Bills are here, Josh Allen, straight up. Now, keep in mind, this is straight up. This is not against the spread. I had the straight up numbers here, 26-2 straight up. So they win. The only time Josh Allen's actually lost in these situations is against Zach Wilson and Trevor Lawrence, which is very odd.
Ooh.
And if you look at the Dolphins, Tom, since 2005, the Miami Dolphins have played 14 games in Buffalo after playing a home game in their previous game. So they have to go into upstate New York. And they've only won one of those games straight up, and they have a 4-9-1 record against the spread, which I'm told is not good. So good luck on that. This is a ton of points. So how does Miami? They're not going to win the game, but how do they cover the spread? Tua Tagovailoa played pretty well against a ragtag Patriots defense last week. Had over 300 yards, couple of touchdowns. That's obviously got to continue. Tyreek Hill had a breakout game last week. The Bills did give up some points to the first week of the, remember, against the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, they gave up 40 points. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So the Jets didn't show up. That was a no-show by the Jets. Gutless football last week. I expect the Dolphins to compete because this is really a turning point game. Everyone's writing them off. If they win this game, they're still very much in the thick of things. And also their coach, who I'm sure you're a big fan of, Tom, fighting for his job here, the half-baked coach, Mike McDaniel of the Miami Dolphins here. Now, on a positive note, though, Miami has averaged nearly 6 yards per play, and they're in the top 5 in yards per rush and all that stuff. So you got to lean into the ground game. The nightmare is they fall behind early, and people have brought up, I've seen this a lot in the national media this week about the Bills. They've won the turnover battle for 24 consecutive games, the longest streak in NFL history. You know what that means, Tom?
That means it's got to end.
The do factor, right?
Yeah.
The do factor. They're due to have that end. And the other thing about this, Thursday night games are always wonky because it's a short week.
Yep.
This is a divisional matchup that has all the ingredients for a chaos situation. And so it's often a sloppy game. It's an unpredictable game. And, as long as Miami doesn't get buried early on, because they have the quit factor in. They quit against the Colts early on. They fell behind. They gave up. As long as they can punch early and they don't, Buffalo kind of gets off to a slow start here. So it is desperation mode at 0-2 for Miami. And so all of that leads us to the fact that I will take the Miami Dolphins. They're going to need some special teams plays as well. They got some last week, so a little trick play here and there. But I'm taking the Dolphins plus the 12.5. What about the penny?
Yeah, let's throw that penny onto the artificial turf from 1977 at Highmark Stadium. That's why OJ's career didn't go as well as it should have.
Is that right?
Goddamn artificial turf. Oh, my God. We have two craps. Stadium. Penny on heads. Penny going with the hometown Buffalo Bills. Benny taking the Dolphins and the points.
Well, the good news for Tua is the weather's not going to be bad. As you know, you're from that part of the country, Tom. The weather can be pretty nasty, but it's supposed to be all right as far as the forecast I saw.
In defense of upstate New York weather, it's only nasty between October and May.
Yeah, the rest of the year, it's just you want to live there. It's just absolutely great. So we need you, the minions, watching this to spread the word. So hit that subscribe button if you like what you're watching. Click that subscribe button and you get updates. You can follow along. We'll be here all football season. And who knows what else after football season.
That's right.
The expansion of the Benny versus the Penny franchise. You never know where this is going to end up. So want you to support us. Let us know. It's a little startup. We're like a mom and pop YouTube channel, right, Tom? Is that what this is? Mom and pop, I think. Yeah.
Sure. Well, you always got to make yourself sound bigger than you are, Benny. Not smaller.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, whatever. Listen, either way, we need your
once again program direct you on the air.
Yet again, Tomm Looney, the wannabe program director. All right, listen, we'll have a full episode. The next episode, hit that subscribe button. You'll get all the marquee games right here on this channel.
I love that you're reminding them to hit the subscribe button like all those other douchebags do on YouTube. I love that.
Well, I learned from Mr. Beast.